Stepping out of your prison. August 16, 2015. Dear ones, many of you believe others are leaders and you are a follower. Such can be noted in the political arena, your job, and your daily life. No one is your leader. Even though you may choose to obtain or note expertise from another, they are an information source, not your leader. That thought leaves many in a quandary. If you have no leaders and you feel as you did in 3D, who are your earth parents? Are you wise and or strong enough to set out on your own? You are your leader. But how can that be? You are not a president, prime minister, chancellor, or king. What you have not yet grasped is you no longer require a leader, for leaders were created to herd you into one thought, one action. And as those thoughts shift, so will the attributes of the leaders you once required. How is it possible to manage a country or earth with billions of leaders? Such is not your issue. For if becoming a politician gives you joy, that is your role. But if the political world makes you angry or upset, your joy, your being belongs elsewhere. That is not to say that all politicians or leaders will fall by the wayside, but that those of you finding joy in those arenas will fill those slots, at a different level. Instead of being selected by what your constituency wishes to hear and then shifting your policies to that which most ensures your continued election, politicians/leaders of tomorrow will speak their truth both before and after being selected. For it will not be possible to voice untruthful words. If everyone has the ability to communicate without words, and you do, for that is part of your new skill set, you will know without being told if someone is selecting a position in joy or fear. The politicians of today are in constant fear. If I say this, will I be re-elected or ruin my party's chances? Why not accept graft? Why not wield seemingly unlimited power? All fear-based thoughts that consume today's leaders in so many layers of your society, including your work, religious, and personal worlds. But then, so much of what you take for granted is based in fear, which you are removing piece by piece. For those of you in the work world, which is more personal than most of your political or religious realms, such thoughts put fear in every part of your being. Does that mean you should tell your manager or CEO what a hollow concept their latest damaging idea is? Or that you should start your own company? Or that you should leave a good-paying job to flounder in petty jobs or no job until you again speak company speak? Those avenues and so many more are open to you. Follow your bliss. Knowing that others are also feeling similar shifts, including your manager or CEO. You have had inklings of what is to come, companies shifting to a more inclusive or rewarding workplace. Parental leave, matching salaries, open communication concepts, and new office layouts. Your first peek inside the new work-a-day world. But if your workplace does not grasp that new world, or most definitely, new you, what are you to do? Yes, what are you to do? You are your leader. You must speak your truth in whatever form that takes. From continuing to work at that company to starting your own. You do not need to question your motives as you once did when you sorted your thoughts through the societal lens that colored your opinions, actions and life. You are free. The cell door of your societal prison is open. If you cannot yet take big steps to freedom, allow yourself to rest in your cell doorway by finding the beauty or joy in the place that feels like prison. There will be a day when the ugliness of untruth is less inviting than your joy, your truth. But for now, allow yourself to move when it is right for you. There is no need to pick at Earth society. Merely allow yourself to know that your shifting feelings are part of your new being. And that many others, many, many more than you realize, are quietly joining you as you chafe at the rules that no longer apply personally, politically, or religiously. That the structures of the old age are crumbling rapidly and you are at the beginning of such happenings. So do not fret if tomorrow your work, church, or community feels distasteful. Such is to be expected with this type of societal earthquake. Your politicians are already beginning to feel such is so. for they are not noting the number of nodding heads they have come to expect as they apply their personal fears on the populace. The church, spirituality, has found such as so for a longer period, and have started adapting accordingly. The first stages of any institutional/structural change will be trying to maintain the status quo with enough perks or changes to satisfy the naysayers, but not enough to destroy the institution. Such will not be enough. But then, institutions are taking the same baby steps outside their prison as is true for many of you. Which comes first, the chicken or the egg? Only you can determine that. You will do so in your time and in the way correct for you. Many of you will wish to wait until your company, church, or politician shifts to become part of that wave. Others will need to step outside their personal prison cell sooner. It is your choice. Know that your choice is right for Earth and the universes. It is not possible for everyone to exit a company, community, or political view at once. For new structures are created by you as you evolve. We are merely giving you a broad stroke of knowledge of why you are perhaps starting to feel uncomfortable in your structures, and why nothing seems to be replacing those structures with something comfortable for you. Maybe you are a creator of one or more of those new structures. Or you will use those new structures as a stepping stone to something bigger or greater. Only you know deep within your being, information that is or soon will bubble to the surface. What brings you joy? That is your guidance. And if you cannot find joy in your current life, look in the corners to create joy until you feel the need to leave your societal prison cell. So be it. Amen. Channeled by Brenda Hoffman. www.lifetapestrycreations.com